What's going on, people? It's Greek here with my first ever Delta Force video, Operations mode, which is the extraction mode. I thought I'd give you a little explanation about what I'm doing before I start the game. So I am doing easy mode, and it is 0 dam and ranked as well. And most importantly, I'm not doing squad fill, so I am playing solo into trios. So I could be playing other solos, duos, or even trios. So I'm at a disadvantage there. But the reason I'm doing this video is because you have a lot of YouTubers out there who do fantastic content, earn 1 million here, 2 million there, get the best kind of loot and guns. My kind of aim and focus is on going there with loot that's maybe a bit cheaper, with minimal risk, because there is gear fear, which I suffer from, and maybe some of you do as well. And I just want to get in there within 8 to 12 minutes. I want to loot and get out. I'll only fight players if I have to. I will avoid them if I can. You're going to have to kill some bots because they're just all over the place. But my Hat Claw, which is this character he has as a special with a throwing knife, which is pretty silent. So that's why I use her. But I'll go into more detail while I'm playing the game. I kind of give you my thoughts. But just to give you a quick lowdown, I wanted to keep the loot to somewhat a minimum, like a medium kind of amount. So I've got blue helmet, vest, and a vest and a chest rig. Sorry, you can go purple, gold on that, but I wanted to go less. I wanted my gear value to be less. What you can't go over is blue ammo for your gun. So if you try purple, gold, etc., it will not allow you to start the game on easy mode. So that's what's really good about this. You're not going to be facing players with stupidly powerful ammo. So what I do is I have blue, I have some backup blue and some green backup as well, which is a lot cheaper. So I just wanted to give you my thoughts. Like, I want to go in there with my gear being as low as possible. You can go lower than that, 200,000, but you know, I've got a few heals here. The gun I got in the previous raid, which I killed off a bot. And just to show you it quickly, if there's one attachment you can put on the gun, put a suppressor on, just to make your shots you know, a little bit quieter, not as loud. I've put a optic on there and some other things as well, but you don't have to do that. I'd say put a suppressor on there. But this is just about getting into dam on easy mode, quietly and stealthily looting dam, staying away from the busy areas, getting what you can in 8 to 12 minutes. Don't mess around. Get out and extract. I'm going to talk through all my thoughts while we're doing it as well. And yeah, that's it. So it's a bit different to what you see on YouTube, but just let me know what you think. Give me a like or subscribe and comment below something I may have missed out or something you liked. Like I said, it's my first video, so show me some love. And yeah, have a great day, guys and girls. And yeah, let's get into the gameplay. Peace. Okay, so we are dropping here. Extractors over there, so we're going to probably go down this way and across there. Maybe across that way, let's see. We're going to loot on the way, but we're going to keep away from admin. Admin's no. So yeah, let's go.
Keep the following in mind. Shoot, loot, then time to scoop.
Right. What we'll do is we'll quickly loot this little area here. There's a spawn up here, there's a spawn up there, I think. I'm pretty sure there is anyway. Let's not just stand around and die. Not all the spawns are always taken every time, but they are spawn points. So I'll stick to kind of blue and above loot, so I'm not going to pick up anything green yet. So what I do is I sound whore a lot. If you hear kind of footsteps that are like stop-start, it tends to be bots. If it's like continuous footsteps, it's probably a role player. Same applies to kind of the firing of a gun. If it's like a burst fire kind of brr, brr, that's a bot. Then it's usually a bot. If it's continuous, it tends to be a role player. See if they notice us. There you go. Even though that knife kill sounded loud here, it's not. It's very quiet. I thought I was a raw player there for a second. It just looked a bit different. Just standing there, weird. Alright, let's loot up. Oh, I'm wondering what this is. Ooh, a battery worth 82,000. Let's get it in a safe box. If we die, we keep it. That's great loot already. So if we die, we've already made 80,000. Anyway, I think there's a room back here. Oh, we've already done a lot. Cool. All right. So yeah, let's make sure this one doesn't see us. I could try and knife him. Let's have a look if I can knife from this distance. Is that even someone there? Yeah, it is. I'm not looting that because that's in the middle of the road. That's just silly. Get your knife out when you can, when you feel like you're safe. Gadget is ready, which is a scanner. It does 2 scans, and it will tell you if there's any real players about, not bots. So if you see that it's 1 or 2 or 3 enemies or more, might be more than one team, it will show. If it's just bots in front of you, it won't, which I like. I don't want to mix the two up. This tends to be a fairly busy area, but I'm not hearing any gunfire. I mean, I could loot this area. It's one of the busier ones, but we're going to leave it for now. Let's go over to where this green mark is. This is a kind of tent area with a lot of kind of hills and stuff. Let's see if we can... Okay. Oh, no. That's alright. Just don't like to make too much noise. Okay. Hopefully we can get some good loot. Bless us. Ooh, 10,000 and 10,000. We'll take that all day long. Just double checking the entrance area is okay. Ammo boxes don't tend to be good. Hear that? That sounds like it could be a raw player. I'm going to do a scan.
Time to balance the playing field.
No, it isn't. I don't tend to hear bots continuously walking that way. Let's do another scan.
Let's get them.
Okay. Anyway, we dealt with that quick enough. One more tent over here to loot. Going. Oh, antibiotics. We'll take that for our actual gameplay. Right, let's check our menu again. So now we kind of want to go around here, loot this little area, and then we're going to go across the water and extract. And by then we should have got more loot. That's the area I showed you just a minute ago where we could loot. We're not going to do it. We could, because I think it is empty. There's no noise, but you never know. We'll take the gun, 28,000 Bosch. That's I'm going to sell that. Green loot, I'll take that just to sell. Green ammo, sorry. Oh, the explosion. This team. See, teams. That's why I stay from away from admin. That's admin. There are teams over there getting the best loot, fighting. Oh my god, scaring the BGs out of me. I thought I could hear someone. See, sometimes I'll get in a bush and I'll just do this. I don't care. I'm hearing footsteps. As long as there's no other enemy doing scans on you, they could obviously still see you through the bush, but they're not going to focus on that. They'll probably. There's been times where I've had enemies near me, and I've been like this, and they just leave me alone. Sometimes you've got to do that as a solo. Or crouch walk. That's a passive of a Hacklaw, which is my character. This doesn't make noise, or it makes minimal noise where enemies can't hear you. But as you can see, there are definitely enemies over there. I'm leaving them to it. So we're going to go in there to loot, go outside the other side, and go towards extraction. So our loot at the moment is at 142. We want to get another 100 grand in there. Just sound horn again. I'm going to loot in here first. Yep, it's not been looted. Come on, give us some blue, purple, or gold. Come on, okay, we'll take that. Oh. Oh. Oh, a card. Red card. I'll take that. So you can hear shots. Did you hear those shots? I'm just making sure it's clear. Imagine a can of Coke costing 11,000. Oh, bots. See, that's substation. Stand away from there. There's a couple of things we can loot here, and then we're going to get out. We want to get a bit more loot. If we extracted with this loot, that's fine, because we've still made money because we haven't died. And we've not used that much ammo, which is good. But yeah, oh, a jammer, purple, which is worth 13,000. We're taking that. Towards the end, if I'm going to extract and I start seeing green loot, I'm going to pick it up if I've got the space. A radio, go on. 26,000, yes. I'll pick it up just because I've got the space for it and I'm extracting soon, so I might as well just make the money. Remember that gun was worth 28,000 as well. Okay, so let's it's this way I think we're going to go now. I'm going to do another scan in a minute, but we want to go towards like there where you cross the water. Well, there's a bridge there. Avoid the bridge, it gets too obvious. And you can easily be seen. That's an extraction that you pay for. 10,000 if you do missions in game, but we haven't. Plus I wouldn't extract now anyway because my loot's not that high. If I killed a real player and I got a lot of loot and I say I had a 500,000 or even 1,000,000, I'm extracting there. We'll go to the left. See, that was a real player. It wasn't close, but let's just be a little bit careful. I think that was towards admin. Just going to sound hole. I think we're good. Look across the water, because we're going to go across the water into that little kind of tunnel, and then through there up, and extraction's kind of over there somewhere. So just double checking the bridge as well, because we're going to be exposed as we run across the bridge. But that's where I'm going to do a scan. There could be enemies down here as well. So let's do a scan.
Through light and dark, paths are veiled.
See, enemy operator signals 0. Do another scan towards here. I think we're good. So we're going to have to sprint now. We're going to have to. Just hope for the best. I think we're good. See, gunfire. That's to the left of me. This has been looted as well. That was in this direction. So I'm going to be... There's enemy fire here and there. I don't know if you can hear it clearly whilst you're watching the video. That one there isn't too bad. I'm not going in that direction. I'm really worried about this noise here. And this area's been looted as well. So I'm just going to sound hole before I pop my head over. I should have looked here first. To be honest, enemies can come from any direction, so I could look there, they'll be there. I could look there, they could be there. So as long as you kind of check in, moving around. I want to loot that bag. Bit risky, but I'm doing it. Terrible loot. So at this point, I'm running towards this cover. I know my footsteps are making noise, but I need to get to cover. I want to loot up before I go as well. So, okay, give me something good. Another red card. Yep. 250,000. We've kind of hit that target now, so I'm happy to get out, but good, I thought that was someone there. But I'm going to take that as well. I'm starting to fill up with green loot because we're getting out now. My scan is at 70%, so we're going to use that to scan towards our extraction, make sure no one's camping us. I think that was a bot, but that wasn't near us anyway, it's fine. See, all this has been looted. Door was already open, but let's pick up scraps. I'm not picking up grey loot, but green is fine. There's never loot in here, but I always check. I don't know why. Alright. There's another building up here on the left that we can loot. Okay, I dearly did want to make that noise, but what can you do? Is this available? Oh, it's available. That one isn't always available. I was going to extract here, but it is. So what I'm going to do, I want to do a little bit more looting. These two, I'm going to do these two little huts and I'm going to come back. Let's do a scan actually.
Time to balance the playing field.
I always wait for the second scan just to make sure, do it in a different direction. Okay, we're good. Let's go. But we're getting out of that one 100%. Okay. Oh, portable kit. That's purple. Give us some more. Give us some more, baby. So we're at 280. Another blue thing. 290. I'm good with that. I could go over to that bot I killed. Oof. See what he's got. I don't even know where I killed him. Where did I kill him? I don't even know where I shot. Here we go. I'm gonna lie down for this one. This is stupid. Don't do this. And it was absolutely terrible loot anyway, so I can hear footsteps. I think it's a bot. We're about to find out. I'm gonna pop a pill. Yeah, it's a bot, it's a bot. No, I'm popping a pill, don't see me. Oh my god. Nice, let's loot that up. Come on, give us some green, that's it. That's it. A little bit more money, that's it. Alright, we're out of here. I'm sprinting, I don't care. Also, I can do flashes. So if there's enemies nearby, I can do this and it will flash them. So I'll do it kind of as I'm extracting. Make sure no one's looking at me. And if they are, they get blinded. Lie down. And we are done, baby! Let's go! Okay, maybe not the most exciting extraction, but I like playing this way.
The basket.
In and out. What was that, 12 minutes? Maybe a bit more? Could have done it in quicker time. I delayed it a bit, as I showed you, because I was getting a bit more loot. Yeah, 12 minutes. That's good. So yeah, let's check out the loot. Killed 7 bots. And yeah, 250k. Pretty bang on. So let's go to loot and let's start selling. I just made it to bronze 2, people. Look at that, bronze 2. I've got 24 XP for ranked mode. You don't get much. If you kill players, you get more XP as well. But I'm good with that. Slow and steady. So a long way to go, but we're at bronze 2, baby. Let's go. So the game is done. So now we're going to just start selling. Okay. And there's 2 ways you can sell. Straight to the auction. Or, let me show you. So let's start with this LED light. So you can do a supply station offer, which is direct, you get it straight away, or you can auction it and you can get a little bit more. Now, if the difference is 4 to 5 grand, I'll do it this way. Otherwise, even if it's a couple of grand more or a grand more, so that's a little bit more. I'm not going to do that because you've got to pay a fee as well, and then you've got to wait for it. So we just start selling. So what I'm going to do is, at the end of selling everything, I'm going to put on the screen exactly what I've made, because I'm okay at maths, but I'm not going to be adding up. So 2,200, you can keep an eye as well. We're going to keep our heals. We need our heals, and we keep our ammo. This is different ammo, so let's sell that. That's fine. So yeah, we just keep selling. 3.5, not great. 7. See, that's a 4 grand difference. I'd say that's just about enough. So we'll list that. 2 grand difference. Nah. You can if you want. You're cool. 20 grand for the radio. That is a lot of money. Another 20 grand. 10 grand. See, that's a big difference. We're listing that. Okay. And this battery as well. Now that's the big earner. Look, 54,000 or 66 if you auction it. So let's do that. So that's it. That's everything. And then in the next minute to 10 minutes, it might take up to an hour, the auction stuff. Oh, don't forget the gun. 20,000. So I'm very happy with that loot. I'll put on the screen the total amount, but before we do, we've gotten 2 of them already back. See, look, 10,000 and 8. That's another 100 grand. And I think I had listed 3 things, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think there's one more thing coming in as well. So I'll put the loot amount now on the screen so you can see how much I've made. I'm happy with that run. It was in and out with 12 minutes. We stealthed. We ratted a little bit. We had to run a little bit when we had to. But the whole point was to stay away from kind of the busy areas, loot what we can and get out. That's how I like playing. A lot of you players will be more aggressive and like multiple kills, and that's good. Crack on, do that. But I like this way, and I like the fact that I'm solo. So it's up to me to get out. Hopefully I don't make any mistakes or get unlucky. I'm not relying on teammates. But yeah, that's it. Also, before I go as well, I'll make sure that if you take damage during the game, you can repair. It doesn't say it because it doesn't need it, but it would say here repair. So you repair, and I'd get my loot ready for the next game. So I make sure my ammo is there. I'm happy with the ammo. I've got a bit of blue, a bit of green. I've got my heals. I've emptied everything from here and here. These are cards that are always there that you can use to open certain doors. Have a couple of pills always. And yeah, move on to the next raid and rinse and repeat. Anyways, that's it. Done. Hope you liked my first video on Delta Force Operations Mode. I love it. Tell me what you think. Go easy on me. It's my first video. You know, I would have made mistakes. My aim was a bit wonky, especially when I was throwing knives. As you saw, I was a bit nervous. That will change as time goes on. But give me some feedback. Tell me something I've missed out. Tell me something you liked. Even if something you didn't like, let me know. But yeah, I appreciate the love. I appreciate you being here. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, afternoon, night, wherever you are. Alright guys, I'll see you soon. Peace.